Picture this: two leaders, same talent, same 8-hour day. One sprints all day and finishes wiped out. The other heads home on time, coffee still warm, while the team hums along. The only real difference? One of them mastered delegation. Here's the thing: your workday is like a browser with too many tabs. Every quick peek turns into an hour lost, and your computer, aka your brain, grinds. Delegation isn't just closing tabs, it's sending the right tab to someone who can load it faster or handle it in the background while you move on. Today's episode is called The Art of Delegation, Leveraging Your Network, and we're going to break it into 3 simple parts. 1. Why delegation is a system, not a chore. 2. How to map the people and tools around you. 3. The handoff techniques that keep everything orbiting, not crashing. Ready? Let's dive in. Delegation as a system. Think of your workload like city traffic. If every single road leads back to you, you're the permanent traffic jam. But add a few alternate routes, peers who can review, tools that can draft, partners who can lead, and the gridlock dissolves. Ask yourself, how do I make work flow through my network, instead of, how do I do it all? That tiny shift changes delegation from a guilty last resort to a core strategy. Let that sink in for a second. Mapping your network. First signpost: your network is bigger than you think. Picture a subway map with 3 lines. The skill line: people already great at what you need. The stretch line: people who could get great with guidance. The support line: tools, templates, or automation for repeatable steps. Every new task is a traveler. Your job is to pick the right train, not clutch the suitcase. Use the restaurant test. In a top kitchen, the head chef doesn't chop every onion. They design the menu and taste final dishes. Everything else grows a sous chef. So for each task, ask, am I the only person who must do this, or just the one who always does it? Clarity is your currency. Imagine you're handing someone a suitcase at an airport. They need 3 things. 1. A tag, what success looks like. 2. A destination, when and where this needs to land. 3. A handle, how much decision power they have. Can you draft a 1-page client summary hitting these 3 points by Thursday? Please show me the outline first. Clear, light, and easy to carry. Compare that to, can you look into this? A bag with no handle. Second handoff rule: think in loops, not lines. A task isn't launched into space, it orbits back for quick check-ins. 5-minute passes keep the baton moving without forcing you to sprint every lap. Visual time: your workload is a table full of Lego projects. You don't have to build every castle. Sort the pieces, hand each builder the picture on the box, and keep an eye on the overall design. Or join me on a group hike. The fast climbers mark the trail, the steady pack carriers bring supplies, and a detail-oriented teammate checks the map at each fork. Same mountain, different paces, everybody wins. One more: set up delegation like smart home routines. When this happens, that turns on. Design the triggers so work moves forward almost automatically, with you as architect, not constant operator. As your network strengthens, delegation starts to look less like a factory line and more like a garden. You design the beds, place the right plants together, then let ecosystems form. Over time, people and tools start to delegate back. Fresh insights, new opportunities, early warnings. That's when you've moved from, who can take this off my plate, to, how do we create a mesh where the best ideas always find the right hands? Delegation is a craft, not a trick. Each handoff teaches you where to add gears, where friction hides, and who lights up around which problems. Keep tuning the bike, and the ride gets smoother every week. So here's what we covered today. 1. First, delegation is a system. If every road leads to you, you're the jam. Reroute traffic. 2. Second, map your subway lines, skill, stretch, and support, and pick trains for each task. 3. Third, hand off with a clear suitcase, tag, destination, handle. 4. Fourth, work in loops. Short check-ins keep the orbit stable. 5. Finally, garden the network. Over time it feeds you with insight, not just tasks. Take action this week. Write down these 5 ideas. Seeing them cements them. Spot one task you're clutching out of habit, not necessity. Move it to the right person, tool, or process, and schedule a quick orbit check. Do that, and this episode isn't just interesting background noise, it's real-world leverage. Thanks for listening. If you found value, share it with one friend who's juggling too many browser tabs. I'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll have fewer tabs open.